Hello, hello. This is Empress Alicia, and I am back. I hope everyone is good, enjoying your evening. I want to have a talk with you. Relax. If you got babies and you got to put them down, do what you got to do and come back. Okay? I'm still going to be here. Get you some wine, roll you one, do what you do. I am here, and I got a message. Now, you must already know, if you haven't already, everything is for educational purposes, but you do what you want, okay? You do what you want. Okay? Be discerning. Don't be stupid. You know that I can't fill in a blank as your professional help in any way. If you got problems, go handle them. Any kind of problem, health problem, anything. Okay? You can't take my awareness and put it in your life and know that you got issues that need to be handled. My spirit team told me that I need to give y'all some precautions and state some things allegedly, because I got people that's trying to act like they want to do something. Don't you dare go tell your lawyer I told you anything. I ain't tell you shit. This is my gifts for educational purposes, but it does not take place of anything in your life, okay? If it resonate, it resonate. If you want to, and that's confirmation. Sorry, y'all. That's confirmation. You know your story. Let's be adults here. Don't be stupid, okay? Don't be dumb. If you know you got something going on in your life, do not listen to just my information and think that it's going to be okay and stuff like that. No. If anything, you need to ask me for more assistance or go see somebody. If you know you're sick, go see somebody. Don't sit here and take my advice and take it for your own and try to turn my words all around. Because there's somebody out there you're trying to do that. And I don't care what you do. I'm not seeing no goddamn lawyers. I ain't being bothered with no goddamn lawyers because somebody out there, an idiot, don't know how to take my awareness, take my educational purposes for y'all the right way. Okay? So I want to say that first. Now, as you know, I am Empress Alicia. Okay? A modern day seer, psychic, medium, investigator. Okay? Channeler, creative, intuitive. Right? So I'm on here with you guys because I was guided and leaded, because I watched a video on my girl and I was encouraged to elaborate some more. She talked about the music industry. Now, I love music, right? I love music, but all this music is not good. Some of this music is from the devil and Satan himself, right? It's from Satan himself, okay? It's orchestrated that if you ain't fulfilling the needs of what the Prince of Darkness, Satan, Baphomet, all of that, if you ain't fulfilling the needs of what they want, demonic industry, then you ain't gonna make it. You're gonna be taken over. You ain't gonna make it, because these songs are evil. I was encouraged to go listen to goddamn Dora the goddamn Explorer from childhood, Dora the Explorer, and I listened to the shit backwards, and the goddamn shit talk about some hell Satan. I want y'all to go listen to it. I triple dare y'all to go listen to Dora the Explorer on YouTube, but put it in reverse. Say Dora the Explorer song reverse, and watch you start hearing her talk, say some chanting shit, some demonic chanting, and then she starts saying hell Satan, all kinds of shit like that. And I said, what the hell? a child. Goddamn 25 years ago. And Barney. I was a child when I listened to that. And you mean to tell me it's some demonic goddamn shit going on in the song? But it's true. It's true. The PTB talk to you guys, signs, symbols, and they're very crafty. There's always a sign and a symbol somewhere. And one of their signs was in the song when you play it backwards. But if you don't have the awareness, right, it programs you in the subconscious mind and you really worship Satan. I'm going somewhere with this. You're really worshiping Satan. And it's the same thing for all these other songs. These rappers and these singers, I don't care if y'all like me or not. I'm speaking the truth. They can't tell you the truth because they got to make the music for y'all to get programmed so they can get money and pay their goddamn dues and all that shit. They got to do what somebody tell them to do. That's what they got to do. Okay? It don't matter if it's a gospel song. Some of these gospel songs got Satan goddamn shit going on in these songs and demonic shit going on in these songs. I'm going to ask my people to give me another song to give y'all for y'all to go back and look at. But I ain't do that right now. I wanted to bring this part to you. Music can heal you or music can destroy you. Right? You can go to war with music or you can heal and deliver people with music. But this is crazy. This is Satanism. This is goddamn witchcraft and all kinds of shit. I forget that guy. I forget his name. But he talked about what kind of shit they did in the record to the records and shit before they put it out. Before they put your music out, the shit that they do in the background, praying all over it, doing all kinds of incantations, doing all kinds of witchcraft, doing all kinds of sorcery, right? Because that's what they do. Because if you on your own and you come up with a song, you like, hey, I'm going to put it on YouTube. I'm going to put it on I want y'all to hear me sing. I want y'all to see me dance and all of this shit. Your results will probably be different. But because you're in the bed with the industry, they do sorcery to get you millions and millions of dollars or millions and millions of CDs, whatever that shit is. I don't know. Do we even listen to CDs? I don't think so. I don't know. To get your record sold. They do sorcery to make that happen. Even the stores, they do sorcery to get you to buy their shit. They do all kinds of stuff to get you to buy their stuff. But the pastors say I'm evil. The pastors say I'm evil though. But even the music he listened to, Satan got his goddamn hand in it. And I can't believe they did this to Dora. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves fucking with the babies. Messing with the babies. Messing with the babies. This world ain't what you think. You better wake up. You better wake up because a lot of you ain't got time to sit here and throw stones at me and say I'm evil and I'm the devil when you already intertwined with the devil. When you already intertwined with the devil. When you already shaking it and all of this shit. And all these songs saying, hell, Satan, I love Satan, all this crazy ass shit. That's what it's saying in these goddamn records. If you play it back, I love Satan, all this crazy shit. I don't love Satan. Satan agents love him. They get programmed to love Satan. They got to prove that they love Satan. When they singing them songs, I love you. They singing that shit to Satan. When you see them jumping up and down and all that shit on stage, they got to prove that they are thankful for their reward. My God don't tell me I got to jump up and down and put my hands up and do all this crazy ass shit to make him prove that I love him. Please. It ain't what you think. Just think about it. I want y'all to just think about it. How many people in this world talented? Y'all probably know somebody right now who could sing their ass off. That can dance their ass off. Y'all know somebody right now who could do beats like hell right now, like real good. How many people in this world got talent? Huh? Because it ain't about talent. It ain't about if you can sing or not, or dance or not, or do a backflip, or put on chains, whatever the hell, get in a video with all these nice cars. It ain't about what you can do. It's about what your ass gonna give up and what you are willing to sacrifice for the powers that be, as well as Satan himself. What you willing to give up. What your ass willing to give up to him. What demon are you going to allow us to play you with? That you're going to allow to dwell in your body? Which archonic spirit are you going to allow us to fuck around with you with? How many? And then we'll talk about how much you're going to make. Then we'll talk about how high you going to go up. Then we're going to talk about, God damn it, yo goddamn Oscar, bitch. But until then, you ain't shit. And y'all better wake up. You better wake up and realize what's going on. Because just look about it. How many people got talent? If that's the case, everybody and their mama need to get a goddamn deal. But it ain't about that. It ain't about that. It's about your numbers, your energy. If you already an enemy or you're already on the dark side. It's about what you're willing to give the fuck up and what you're willing to do. Please. I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing none of it. Fuck that. I told y'all what I seen in a vision might have been a month ago. I told y'all a sex ritual that I could not believe in my eyes. That was so disgusting, I had to beg to get that scene out of my eyes, out of my spiritual eyes, because it was that damn disgusting. Women and men. Don't let that shit fool you. If you only knew what they do, it's horrible. Horrible. You will have to have rituals done on you to do this shit. Because nobody in their right mind going to do that. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody in their right mind going to do that shit. That's why they work on you. That's why they do all kinds of, they have powerful demonic entities and archonic spirits that work with these motherfuckers that come against you. So you already got it. They already grooming you for these rituals. They already grooming you for it. Because it only makes sense. And a lot of people, they're ashamed of it. When they realize what happened, they're ashamed of it. They ain't gonna tell you they got ran through by 20 men and that they need a diaper by the time this ritual over. They love 3 and 6, 3 to 6. You gotta do, in 3 days, you gotta have 30 men and all kinds of shit. They love the numbers and shit. They love fucking around with the numbers. Please, you better be careful. But I was encouraged to elaborate on this topic about music. This music is not music. This music is weapons. And you gotta follow the rules when you in that industry. You got contracts, spiritually and physically. Contracts. That gives them the legal right because you signed yourself over spiritually. You signed yourself over. And based on the laws of the land, the laws of the universe, they are right. Because you in their game. You put yourself in their game. It's just like Monopoly. You're playing their game so that they make the rules. If this was your company, if you made a company, people would have to play by your rules. They'll have to abide by your contracts that you make. But because you went along and you signed spiritually and physically, you gave them the legal right in the spiritual realm and the physical realm to do what the fuck they want. It don't matter if you did not know. Ignorance ain't no excuse for ignorance. You still get charged in the physical realm and the spiritual realm. You can't say I didn't know. You can't go with somebody that robbed a bank and they set you up and you ain't know. No, that's not an excuse. And it's the same thing in the spirit realm. People perish because they lack knowledge. And this goddamn pastor is one of them. Because I teach truth. They not teaching these in the church. You're not teaching this in the church. You're not teaching that if you fuck around and don't have your spiritual contracts in order, you're going to be fucked over if you don't know what's going on. And I talked about that contract. It's invisible ink. And they do some kind of magic bullshit. And the motherfucking shit pop up when it pop up at another time. This shit is some kind of funny shit with them goddamn contracts. So even if you sat down with a lawyer, it don't matter. They own the lawyer. It don't matter. They own all of this shit. It don't even matter. But these pastors want to talk shit about me. You ain't teaching about this shit. You ain't teaching and showing our young how to protect themselves. Because every African American boy that's getting shot out here, they lacking spiritual protection. Y'all, these mamas don't know how to protect them, even if they goddamn rebellion. You still gotta protect your kids. You better get with your goddamn African ancestors. Because let me tell you something. Everybody else, they fucks with their ancestors. Caucasians fuck with their ancestors. Spanish, they fucks with their ancestors. Mexicans fucks with their ancestors. They do. They may not be open, but they do. The Asians fucks with their ancestors. I told y'all, if you go into any nail shop in America, you will see a Buddha somewhere with candles and water and all that and goddamn in the plants and shit. If you go to any goddamn Asian nail salon in America, they fucks with their ancestors the long way. And that's why they don't fucking suffer. But black people, they want to fuck with you and tell you the devil, you this, you that. Because you decide that you want to be there for your ancestors and help you. My ancestors helped me through a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Your ancestors is your backbone in this reality. I never forget. I'm going to tell y'all a story. I went to the Botanica. Everybody, you know what the Botanica is. I needed me a goddamn money candle. Because I think at the time, I needed a money candle, right? And I needed some sage. And all who don't know what a money candle is a candle that you can anoint and bless and open up the gates to bring in you some money. Or keep the money flowing. Okay? That's what a money candle is. It's usually dark green. You can make your own or you can go buy one. Okay? But this lady, she was Spanish. Right? She was Spanish. She had a Spanish shop and she had a son that worked in there. So I always went to go to her because I liked her. She's in the hood of all the hoods. So you gotta go and you gotta be smart when you go in this hood. Okay? But her shop was always safe. So I went in there and then I heard him, he was so excited. So I was wondering what the hell he was excited about. And he was talking to her and he gave her some money, some more money. So I said, I just happened to say, hey, what's up? What are you so excited about? And he said, about 2 weeks ago, I came here to ask Mommy, can she bless my brother and help me? And I said, help you with what? And because I'm always good with talking to people, they don't never mind talking with me. And he said, my brother got locked up over some dumb shit and we ain't got no money to get him out. So we asked her for help. And I said, interesting. And he said, my brother got out a week ago. He said, we didn't even have to make much bail because it came to find out that the officer was wrong and blah, blah, blah is the whole story. And he got out. And I said, oh. So that's when I first learned that the spiritual realm is powerful. I learned then that the spiritual realm is powerful. So when I got my green candle, I ran over to her and I didn't even speak no English. But I told her son, I said, tell her to bless my candle, please. This is before I had all my gifts and all my awareness that I have today. I said, can you please get her to bless my candle, please? He just told me what happened, God damn it. And I think at the time, I was in between jobs or something like that. One of my clients just had died or something like that. And she did. But that's an example of everybody know what the fuck to do. But people, you in the church and your ass still broke. Your ass still broke and stupid and still talking shit. But everybody else, they fuck with their ancestors. They know what to do. That's a perfect example. And I'm not racist. It's not that I couldn't find an African or a Jamaican shop because they have those too. There are Jamaican women who have their own shop and stuff in New York. But I didn't have any of those around me at that time. So that's a perfect example. You got to know how to protect yourself and get what you need in this matrix. That's why they want you to practice that religion shit and be stupid and not know anything else because they want you to be ignorant. They don't want you to know how to help yourself, how to get yourself protection, how to get yourself some money. If you need a job, how to get yourself a job. If you need more business clients, how to get more business clients, because everything comes from the spirit realm. Everything comes from the spirit realm. You can't just teach people one way. You can't tell me to keep on asking Jesus, keep on asking Jesus. Jesus said, help your fucking self first and I'll follow up. But you got to help yourself. You got to help yourself. And if you help yourself, God will follow up. Okay? That's how it is. I'm going to give you a tip. To all my men out there and women, but a lot of men who always getting into trouble for nothing. Cops always fucking with you. I'm going to just tell you one tip. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you a tip, and I want you to ask your ancestors what to do with it. You hear? I want you to ask your ancestors what to do when I give you this tip. You can either go on Amazon or you can go to a Botanica. Okay? When you go in there, you can ask the Bonico, you can ask the young lady or whoever to work in there for some John the Conqueror oil. Okay? Get you some John the Conqueror oil. And that's all I'm going to tell you. You do the rest. And you got to pay me for me to tell you the rest of it. Because there's a lot of ways how you can work with this oil and how he can help you. But definitely, every black man, they always getting fucked with for nothing. This oil can help you if you know what to do with it. This oil can help you if you know what to do with it. I ain't gonna tell you no more. You do the rest. See, you gotta know how to help yourself in this matrix. That's why you got pastors who don't want nobody to talk. See, God said I'm supposed to help people. I'm supposed to free people. And part of me helping and freeing is what I'm telling y'all. I ain't gonna give you the fish. I'm gonna help you fish. And I'm gonna give you tips so you can go and do the rest. Because goddamn, you gotta know how to protect yourself in this matrix. You gotta know how to use your mind in this matrix. And one way how you can do it is get that oil. It will help you. It will help you. Go pray and ask your ancestors how to help you with this oil. To ask them what to do with it. And you will start getting some what is it called? Thoughts of what to do. How to help you in this matrix. If you always got cops fucking with you, pulling you over for nothing, always got you going to court for nothing. Because there's some out here, they innocent, but they always getting fucked with by the cops. Better wake up. Better wake up. Better wake up. Better wake up. I want to help. In whatever way I can help. Okay? Help. In whatever way I can help. And what I teach is to free you, to help you liberate yourself and be sovereign in this whole reality. And you ain't got to go to church. You ain't got to follow no pastor and pay all his motherfucking bills. So he ain't got to get off his old ass and work because he ain't got no fucking retirement. You ain't got to do things that way. You're not going to hell, okay? You're not. Nobody could put you in a hell. You put yourself in a hell by what you believe. That's how you put yourself in a hell. You ain't going to hell because you don't follow his ass. You ain't going to hell because you ain't paying his bills. If you feel like you need to tithe, there's a million babies out here who don't have milk and food and clothes. That's considered tithing. Giving is tithing. Giving is tithing. You can give the babies, you can give the children, you can give the homeless children, people who don't have mamas and daddies. You can give the women that's getting beat the hell up in domestic abuse. You can help them get stuff in their apartment. That's all giving. But these selfish ass pastors, they want you to believe you just got to give to them. No, the fuck you don't. You don't have to give just to them. You can give to the homeless shelter and donate for food or clothing. There's many ways how you can help. You can donate to men who need help going to interviews and getting suits. You can donate your suit that you know you can't fit, but it's brand new. You can do that. There's many ways of how you can help people. And you ain't got to give to no church. And no, you ain't going to hell. No, you're not. Because I give who I want to give to. And I love giving to children. And children who don't have mothers. And women who've been abused and beat up and need somewhere to go or need help with stuff in their house. That's who I choose to give to. Don't you dare have no guilt because you ain't giving him money. Give him a fucking gas card. Shit. Give him a goddamn Starbucks card. You ain't got to give him your hard working money. You ain't got to give him your hard working money. You done bust your ass for 2 weeks and he want all of it. Tell him to kiss your ass like I did. Kiss my yellow round ass. Just like I tell everybody else who got a problem. Because I know the truth. And God said you ain't got to give nobody all your money. You can give whoever you want. It's still considered giving. It's still considered tithing. No matter how much you give or who you give it to. It's about your fucking heart. And my heart tell me to give the homeless children, children who don't have a mama, and children and women who need help. I don't have to give it to your ass. You should have had a fucking job for 30 years. You should have had a job while you had a church. Instead of taking everybody's money, sitting high on a fucking hog and shit like that. You better wake up. Some of these people can't even afford their bills because they paying the pastor all the fucking money while his ass is sitting high on a fucking hog. Sit your ass down. You're human. And you're not supposed to put nobody on a pedestal. Because some of these pastors is on a pedestal when they shouldn't. They are human and some of them are evil just like everybody else. I don't put nobody on a pedestal. Nobody. And you shouldn't either. Ain't nobody deserving of Most High God place. Nobody. Nobody is deserving of that place. I can admire you. But putting you up on a pedestal is a no-no. And that's the problem I have with a lot of these directors that I came in contact with. They want me to put them on a pedestal. Bitch, you are a whore. You are a stupid whore that's for the streets. You are a dumb, insecure bitch. I do not put you up on a pedestal because I am on the floor and you sit in your fucking office eating all day, getting fat. And that's why your fucking man don't want your ass. I don't put nobody on a pedestal. Nobody. But a lot of these people, they want you to kiss their ass. I'm not kissing your ass for nothing because I already know you don't want to help me anyway. You just want me to beg like a fucking dog. Just like these goddamn pastors who don't want to help y'all, but they want to sit up there and tell y'all how to live. And if you don't pay them, they got an attitude with you. I dare you not to pay him and go buy your house. Go buy your car. Give your babies the best that you can give them. And watch how they act. Watch how they act. Many witches, they hide in the church. Just like that raggedy bitch in my family. They hide in the church. And they all Masons. Eastern Stars. And all kinds of shit. And it's all as part of the devil's plan. It's all part of the evil plan that the Most High God had for that the Most High God is fighting against. Excuse me. But these goddamn pastors want to talk so much shit. You need to tend to your own yard before you come for me. Tend to your own yard. Because I teach people what the devil is doing. I know what the devil's doing. They tried to sacrifice me. They tried to unalive me. They tried to take me out. And the people in your church helped them. So I don't want to hear no shit about no stupid ass pastor that needs to retire and sit his old ass down. Need to sit his old ass down. Because I teach people how to liberate themselves. I teach people how to look out for men that are demons. I expose and I show you what to do. You ain't exposing nobody. You don't tell nobody how to conquer the demons in their life. You don't tell people how they gotta go to war in the spirit realm. You don't tell people how to protect their womb and their chakras, their energy centers in their fucking body. Because everybody got energy centers in their body. Everybody do. And some of them are backwards. Some of them are going right. Some of them are open. Some of them are closed. But that's from the devil. How the fuck that's the devil? And that's part of you. You have an energy body and a physical body and an emotional body. But that's the devil. Your chakras is the devil. Y'all so fucking stupid. It don't even make no sense. So goddamn stupid. It don't even make no goddamn sense. How stupid some of y'all are. Y'all gonna be lost. If Jesus did come back, y'all motherfuckers ain't going with him. If Jesus did come back and the heaven gates opened the fuck up, y'all asses ain't going with him. Because your heart ain't right. Because if Jesus supposedly was coming back and God was coming back to get all his people and keep them out of suffering, all kinds of fairy tales, that's not what it means when they talk about this. I'll break that down in another video. If he was coming back, he ain't coming for a lot of you because you ain't got love in your heart. You ain't got no love in your heart, so he ain't gonna recognize your stupid ass. A lot of you. If Jesus was coming back, he ain't coming for a lot of you because you're pedophiles, you're devil worshipers and everything. He ain't coming back for you. He gonna go right past your ass if he was coming back. But a lot of people, he gonna come back and save us. No, he's not. He's not coming back. He's not coming to save nobody. You gotta save your fucking self. He ain't coming to save nobody. Then so quote unquote slave masters tell you that you're gonna get your victory in heaven. You're gonna get your kingdom in heaven. You're gonna have everything you need in heaven as long as you obey me. As long as you obey your master, you're gonna get everything you want in heaven. So I gotta die to get what the fuck I'm supposed to get. But motherfuckers that rule the world, they can have whatever they want now. People can have what they want now, but we gotta have our shit when we die? Is that what you're saying? That don't even make no goddamn sense. If that's why you telling people that, and that's why the kids are acting nuts. Because they saying, if you telling me I ain't got a chance to have what I want now, what's the point of doing right? If I can't have what the fuck I want now, I might as well go out here and swing it on the corner. I might as well go out here and do this. If I ain't gonna have what I want anyway, if you telling me I'm fucked up anyway, that's what the kids are thinking. That's why these pastors, you need to sit your ass down. Because it ain't helping no goddamn body. But you want to come for me. I can keep going. I can keep going. Because I told you I ain't scared of your ass. I'm not scared of your old ass. God is my redeemer. And I can give it to you just like I gave it to everybody in that fucking family and they do coke. And you got them all up on your pulpit, all up in your goddamn church. Acting like they fucking saints. And they do coke. And you got prostitutes in there. You got whores in there. You got all kinds of people all up in there. Acting like they saints. Including them goddamn hags that like to talk a lot of shit. Gay men singing in the choir. Singing in the choir every goddamn Sunday with his loud ass. You don't know that man is gay? All up in there. But you acting like you so holy and sanctified and a saint. Please. And I'm not saying gay men don't have the right. But I'm saying this motherfucker act like he's so holy and sanctified. When one of your family members is gay and shit like that. Please, don't let me go to town because I will. Keep my name out your mouth because I don't mind exposing. I expose the devil's plan. And I expose your ass too because you part of the devil plan. When you being ignorant and belligerent to me and trying to tell people about me indirectly, well, I'm going to directly address you. When you try to indirectly talk shit about me, I'm going to directly talk shit about you. And I'm telling you, you need to come down off of that pulpit and burn the church down. Burn the whole motherfucker down because everybody in there is full of shit. Burn the whole motherfucker down. Burn it. Because you allowed pedophiles to walk up and through there for years. Pedophiles walked up and through there for years. Burn the motherfucker down. Shit. Burn a bitch down. And your ass go retire. Sit your ass down and stop talking shit. Keep my name out your motherfucking mouth. That's what I feel like. Because I teach people, I free people, I help people. And you can't tell me I ain't close to God. I ain't close to the devil, because all his agents is after me. All of Satan's agents like to come for me. So I ain't part of the devil's plan. God damn it. So I'm going to answer some questions that I have channeled. Okay? And I hope you guys took something from the music. And I hope you guys ain't thinking about going into the music industry, because you're crazy if you are. You crazy as fuck. Because in order to do that, you got to have sacrifices. You got to be willing to work with demonic entities, archonic entities. You got to be willing to do some dirty shit. Whether in the beginning or in the end. You got to be willing to do all that kind of shit. Humiliation, sacrifices, and rituals, and all kinds of crazy shit. You got to do all that to prove to Satan that you love him and all kinds of shit. Please, I ain't doing that crazy shit. Craziness. So the first question is, what do you say about third parties? I don't know what you mean, honey. Like, do you mean third parties cheating, people cheating, or like third party, what's them things called? Polygamy, whatever. I don't know. Now, polygamy, whatever, that's when I guess everybody know who they sleeping with. It's a triangle. The man take care of the wives or whatever like that. But most men can't even take care of one wife. So how the hell you gonna take care of two? I'm not with it. That's just my opinion. You can do what you want. As far as cheating, I figure like if you gotta cheat and do all of that, I say keep it moving. Because I'm not being with a cheater. It's too dangerous out here. People walking around with AIDS, HIV, herpes, syphilis, gonorrhea, and the kind that you can't get rid of because they got some strain out here that they done made over that's really dangerous. I mean, it's just too dangerous. So I feel like if you feel like you gotta cheat, if I'm not good enough for you to sleep with, then you go on here. You could keep it moving. Because I'm not going to cheat on you. I'm not going to put your health at risk. I'm not going to put your life and your health at risk. Because to me, that's what you do. Because when you have sex with somebody, that's a whole nother energy. That's a whole bacteria. You can contract something. You can give me goddamn BV or goddamn HPV or some shit. You can burn out my goddamn cervix. So I ain't got time for that. Life is too short and precious, as well as it's too dangerous out there. Because you got these women who got all kinds of STDs and they just waiting to fuck your man. They just waiting for your man to approach them so they can fuck your man, give him all kinds of shit to give to you. It's some nasty ass Jezebels out there, right? It's some nasty ass Jezebels. So I ain't got a time. That's just my opinion. You can do what you want. You can do what you want, but that's what I say about it. Next question. What do you have to say about men who have a problem with independent women? That's a good question. I hope you're not setting me up. Because I know about the gender war that's going on. It's craziness. I don't get it. But what do I feel about men? I feel like some of these men are misogynists. Some of them are stuck in a old age where women had to depend on men, right? When they had to depend on men for money, for food and all of that because women didn't work. And then it went to the era when women could work and women had rights. But it was a time period way back when women did certain things, but they still needed a man to survive. Today, women thrive, right? Women thrive today. Women have businesses. Women are doctors. Women are lawyers. Women have all kinds of careers. And they still mothers. They still carry babies or whatever, you know? So I feel like it's a great thing. There's nothing wrong with a woman providing for herself, right? And if you're dependent on a man to do everything, I mean, that has its cons, right? Because we all know a lot of these men, they don't want you ordering on Amazon. They feel like you're buying too much stuff. We still want to feel like we can go on Amazon and buy something. We want to feel like if we want to do something, we can. I feel like this is just the era of women who can provide for themselves, right? If a man ain't going to do it, you have to do it if you want to survive. But it was a time period when women could not do that. It just wasn't thought of. It wasn't heard of. Like, I come into a lot of older women who never even lived by themselves. And I'm like, really? It's like, no, I never lived by myself, because soon after they either got out of high school, they were married, and they had all their children by 25. Most of them. They had all their kids by 25, even 30. So at that time, it's like, it was no divorce. It was no such a thing of divorce. You wasn't leaving. That was like a whole no-no. Right? And women didn't have babies without a husband. It wasn't no baby's daddy. So I feel like those men, go find you somebody who want to just sit down then. Why come after women who are independent? Unless you come into them like, babe, I think you work hard, you work a lot, I want to take your burden off. Stuff like that. If you come into her like that, there's nothing wrong with that. Because some independent women, they like, I am waiting for somebody to come ask me that. So there's nothing wrong with that. So why focus on the women who don't have no plans on not being an independent woman, taking care of herself, right? That's how I see it. So if they have a problem with that, that means that they're trying to control the situation. It could be various reasons. I talked about this. They could be envious, jealous, and all kinds of things. I mean, for a man to be jealous, that's very feminine to me. I wouldn't want him after I realize he's jealous, because that's a woman characteristic. A man, you shouldn't be jealous. What you jealous over? She earned that, and she's taking care of herself. And if you want to help her, help her. But don't sit there and have a problem with the issue. Find somebody else. If she ain't got plans on not, being a home wife or whatever the hell you want to do. Right? Because a lot of these men, they just want to be able to control somebody and put their finger down on somebody. They not really saying, I want you to be submissive and be in the house because I love you, blah, blah, blah. A lot of these men can't even afford a woman to be at home. They still want her to work. So a problem with her being independent, she probably don't need your ass. That's probably what it is. So you want her to need you, right? You want her to need you in some kind of aspect. You want her to need you. And if you do, then you got to look within. Because you got some other issues going on. You got some other issues going on. But I don't see anything wrong with a woman being independent. You have to be. If nobody paying your bills, you got to be independent. You got to do what you got to do. Whether you want to be there for the rest of your life or until your husband come, your partner come, and maybe make life easier for you. I don't know. But we're no longer in the reality of women needing a man to survive. We're no longer in that era. Women are doing great things now. Brilliant things. And these misogynist men, you need to just go to hell. That's how I see it. You need to just go to hell and be with a man. Go be with a man if you got some kind of complex thing going on that you think women are beneath you and they shouldn't work or have more money than you. I don't know where you get that at, because there's a lot of women that are smarter than men. It's women who do all kinds of things. And if she earned it, she deserved it. If she earned that $100,000, whatever the hell, she deserved it. If she want to drive that car and she earned it, she should drive that car. Who are you to tell her what she can and cannot do because she's a woman and you a man? So what? You a man. Some of you men don't even want to lift up heavy stuff. Some of you don't even want to do anything. You don't want to do a goddamn thing but complain. So what we supposed to do? Sit here and wait till you decide to be a man and just play low or something instead of going high and getting what you want. If that's what you want as a woman, there's nothing wrong with going and reaching for what you want. If you earned it, I say you deserve it because you worked for that shit. You earned that shit. If that's what you want, get it. And these misogynistic men, who the fuck are you? If you ain't going to do it, somebody will. You ain't nobody because you think you better than somebody because you got a balls and a penis between your legs. But you lazy. You're lazy though. Please. I ain't scared of no misogynist men because a lot of them are fucked up and they hate their mama, they hate their life, and they really want to be with men. And they really are insecure, a lot of them. Real men ain't scared. Real men are hard workers. Real men, if anything, is trying to stand next to a woman who got strength. Because these misogynistic men, guess what, y'all? They always want to knock them down. They the main ones that want to knock you down. They jealous of you. They don't want you to reach for what you want. But I say reach for what you want and tell him to kiss your ass. And go sit your misogynistic ass down. I can make my coins because I earned it. I can make my coins because I earned it. You ain't earned it. You did not earn it. I worked for it so I can have it. If you jealous because you're lazy and you don't want to get off your ass and then think a woman supposed to cater to you, you want somebody to cater to you, then you need to provide the lifestyle for somebody to cater to you. If you want somebody to cater to your ass, money talks, bitch. Money talks. But ain't nobody catering to your broke ass. Ain't nobody catering to no man who don't have no respect for themselves or for nobody else. Ain't nobody catering to no man that ain't buying the groceries. You want me to pay, you want me to buy the groceries and cook the food and cater it to you? Nigga, who you think you is? You ain't a king. You may be Burger King, but you ain't a king because you won't even hold your own. You got to pay your way. You got to buy the groceries, pay the bills if you want somebody to cater to you. Ain't nobody catering to you because you got good peen. That wears out because a woman could go find somebody else who got a good dick too. It ain't got to deal with catering to their asses either. So these misogynistic men, you need to sit your ass down. Because a lot of you ain't got shit for nobody to cater to your ass for. Please. Next question. Do you like Halloween? I actually do. I like Halloween. I actually like dressing up. I do. But I haven't dressed up in like a few years now. But one year I did want to dress like Scarlet the Witch. Because I went and seen that movie with Doctor Strange. The second one. And I did. I wanted to dress like Scarlet the Witch. I wanted to do everything. I was going to act just like that. I was going to really perform and do it all, right? And I was like, I hope I have a Doctor Strange. I would have had, if I had a man at that time, I would have been like, listen, you're going to be Doctor Strange and I'm going to be Scarlet. And we're going to take a picture together and we're going to like act it out and everything. I think Halloween is the time you can be silly if you want to. You could be silly, you could be fun, you could be sexy, you could be the whore if you wanted to be, you could be a prostitute if you wanted to. You could dress however you want. You could be an animal, whatever you want. It's the time you can dress like anything and get away with it, right? So I do like Halloween. And I was just talking to a nurse yesterday about Halloween, and she loved Halloween too. And we just was talking about it and how, how you dress up and everything. So it was just funny and everything, yeah. But next question. Would you ever be a part of the Masons? Your family is, you said that. No, I wouldn't. Whether my family is, they still devils, evil and demonic. And I'm not going to be part of the Masons because they sacrifice people, they turn on people, they record people, they set people up and they fucked up. Okay? I don't want to be part of their group. I may be smart like them and have knowledge or awareness or more than them, but I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be a part of them because I see what they do. I see how they part of dark circles and how they was a part of this dark circle for years and years and years. Ain't none of them got nothing to show forth. I'm still trying to figure out how she ain't got no house and she was part of the dark arts all this time. How my father, how he abandoned his own daughter and he know what these people were trying to do to me. I don't get it. I don't get how these fathers can abandon their daughters and they know what these people try to do. I don't get it. I don't respect these Masons because y'all don't respect family. Y'all don't have no principles. I don't get the shit. And that's either for that goddamn my cousin husband. Fuck him too. Because he know what the fuck is going on. He sacrificed his family members too. His damn daddy, he sacrificed his fucking daddy to get in that group with them goddamn Masons and Eastern Stars. And whatever the fuck they do. They all sacrifice people to get part of that group. I don't get this shit. And then they abandon people. They try to set up people and everything. So based on what I know, what they did, my mama and my dad and the in-laws and that goddamn rat face, pig face man that's also a Mason who was trying to fuck me, that my goddamn demonic uncle, I think they fuck each other. I don't care what nobody say. His so-called best friend, I think they fuck each other. Trying to fuck me. You mean to tell me you've been watching me since I was 10 years old when I first started getting titties? You mean to tell me you've been watching me because you see me grow up? If anything, you're like an uncle as well. Because you see my ass grow up. Why are you trying to fuck me? You mean to tell me you've been watching me grow up all this time and now that I'm grown, you trying to hump on me? You rat face, pig face motherfucker. He's a Mason too. I don't respect these people. They dirty. They are very dirty. Dirty. Like mud water. And it's different levels. Some of them don't get their hands dirty. They give the orders and shit. But still, it don't matter. I ain't down with it. Next question. Do you have a favorite YouTube channel, men or women? I did. I thought I answered this question. I do have my favorites. I'm not going to tell y'all. The only ones I told y'all is the ones I shout out. But I do have my favorite. Okay, I do. The next question. Do you have favorite scary movies? I answered this question. Carrie. I love Carrie. I do like some of the Halloweens. I do like some of Freddy Krueger. What else? What else I like? Oh, I like the Final Destinations. I do like the Final Destinations. And I love Saw. I watched all the Saws. I do love Saw as well. And it's probably a few more I'm missing. I think, what is it? What did you do last summer? Some shit like that. I grew up on that, so it's kind of like, I had no choice but to watch it or whatever. I loved it. But I grew up on that. What did you do last summer? Jason. I guess I like all the scary movies that everybody watch around this time because we get into Halloween, right? And this is the time everybody loves to watch scary movies. I watch them myself. I watch Carrie. I watch all of them, right? And it's this other movie I do like. It's not scary, but it's by Stephen King. Christine. I like that one. Christine with the car, the crazy ass car who was like demonic or something. I do like that. I like a lot of Stephen King. I do. And it's somebody that told me to read the books. I forget who it was, but they told me to read the books, that I would like the book better. But the goddamn book is thick. I mean, I'm just saying, I haven't read a book that thick in years. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't read a book that thick in years, right? Oh, I do love Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. Harry Potter not scary, but whatever. Yeah. All right. I think that's all. Alrighty. Next question. Do you have more ghost stories? That's a good question. I might have a few, and being as though that this is the Halloween time, I may wait till closer to Halloween to tell you guys some ghost stories if I have any. But I don't think I have too many. I never had anything scary happen. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I do. I do have a ghost story, something that happened scary as fuck. But I'm going to wait closer to Halloween to tell you guys. This shit was some crazy ass shit. And I'm going to leave out the names because I was with somebody or whatever at the time. But I'm going to wait to tell you guys that story later on, okay? Yeah. All right. So the next question. Who do you think, who are, something like, so I'm trying to get it. Who are the powers that be? Well, this very rarely. This varies, I mean. Now, I'm not going to get into it, but all I'm going to say is a big scale, honey. That's a bold question that could go wide and tall. Okay? It is secret societies that are tied into the powers that be. It's tons of levels. You know, you have people that are everyday Masons that still listen to somebody that's their boss. You know, it goes all the way up. But originally it would get to the level where who really rules. But the higher you go, the closer the connection to one of the powers that be. But it's still a wide, because they got all kinds of categories. All kinds of categories that I'm not going to get into that you can be part of in the powers that be. You got hitmen that answer to the powers that be. You got all kinds of people that's still part of groups, societies, out of all different kind of groups and societies. They everywhere, every single where. But there's only one level that has the yes or no to anything and everything. Right? It's only one level that has the yes or the no to everything. But no, they don't really talk to the people up there. You got to be at the top, near the top, to talk to a person at that top, at that level. The little flunkies, they don't answer to them. They answer to somebody else that's a level before them. The little flunkies. Because they got flunkies that's part of these Masons too. These Masons got flunkies. Some of them are crackheads. Some of them are prostitutes. Like some of these women, I'm seeing a woman now, she look like she sell ass and she voluptuous and pretty. She wear red hair, burgundy hair, maybe blonde hair, but she a hitman, a hit woman. And she works for the powers that be. She works for the motherfucking Masons. Now, I don't mean to tell her business, but it's the truth. She don't look like a hitman, but she will fuck you up. And she don't get involved. All she do is get an assignment. Just like you see on TV. She gets an assignment, right? She get an assignment and she go after who they tell her to go after. So it depends on what category you in when you work for this group. Right? When they come threaten your ass, they don't get off of their throne. They send somebody to come threaten your ass. And they must be serious, because I told y'all more times than not. Whatever they say, whatever they do, it makes the motherfuckers go crazy and do it. I don't know what they say and what they do, but all I'm going to say, they really must got this shit on lock. The motherfucking grown-ass men be scared. So they must really do some shit. They must really be about their word when they say it. That's all I'm going to say. Because I don't need nobody knocking at my goddamn door. Okay? Next question. Any more questions? I think we're done. Nothing else is being channeled through questions. So I hope that answered your question. I'm not elaborating too much on the powers that be and these Masons. They every fucking where. They nurses, they teachers, they're doctors, they everything. They got different levels. They everywhere, child. So that's a bold, wide category of these people. But there's only one level that got the yes and a no. They really do the work. They really do and run shit. And they politicians. They politicians that tell, come vote for me, or Black Lives Matter, and I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you get justice. They politicians. They part of the Masons. They part of Masons. They part of the Eastern Stars. These politicians too. They all down with the down. They all sign kind of shit. Sign oaths and all kinds of shit. That's why nobody help no motherfucking body. Because they can't. They can't. They can't help you. That's why I'm on my own. That's why you got to know how to protect yourself. Because these people sign oaths not to help me. My family signed oaths. My so-called family signed oaths. Everybody signed oaths that they could not help me. But guess what? I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor, and I had God, my ancestors, and my spirit team. They signed oaths not to help me. And even if I went to a pastor, they did sorcery, dark magic to control how he react. So even if I went to somebody's church, even though they can't help me, because this is spiritual warfare, they could take you out spiritually. When a whole gang of people is trying to harm you, they take you out spiritually. That's what they were trying to do to me. They all signed oaths not to help me. And it could be a verbal oath or it could be a written oath. It don't have to be a whole pages and pages. It could be the words and threatening and sorcery. Like if you say something, if you help her, I want to give you a warning of what's going to happen to you. And they all was on their side. But I was with God. I was with my ancestors. I was with my spirit team. And I'm a survivor and a warrior. I'm a survivor. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop. And that's exactly what the hell I didn't do. I did not stop. They tried to, I might have bent a little bit. God damn it, like Neo in the Matrix. I might have bent a little bit, but God damn it, I ain't break. They ain't get me out of here like they wanted to. Had me as a sacrifice. Please. So you guys, I'm going to end it here until next time, okay? So until then, peace.